Okay, be quiet. Hello, 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 everybody. I'm gonna give it a few minutes for people to come in while I get on my little sis Sherry talking about that. I've been up all night. No, ma'am, no ham. I'm not asleep, y'all. I'm sorry. It took a minute because I had to make a couple of stops. My little one is sick, and so I had to make sure that my baby gets some tea. I had to get her some tea as well as some chicken noodle soup. While y'all over there talking about I be up all night. I do not be up all night. No, ma'am. I can't do it. But give me a minute. Let me get into this house because it's hot as I'll get up. Y'all know how Texas is. It's like 103. I know, baby. You don't feel well. So y'all forgive my baby. Whole entire ministry. Y'all know my job is never done. So give me a minute. Hey, Daniela. Hey, Carmela. Hey, Sherry Berry. Let me see. It's Miss Stacy, Tawana. Y'all, I am sorry. It don't seem like we ever gonna get to do divorce court. Cause every time something always comes up. I'm like, Lord, I've been trying to get through this divorce court live for a minute. But I am going to get to it. Y'all just have to forgive me. So I don't know how many of y'all have been keeping up with what's going on and what's happening. Um, but I'll let y'all clue me in while I'm getting my stuff out of the truck. Y'all tell me what y'all know in regards to Lance's live, and then we will talk about it, honey. We got lots to talk about. Thank you. I will definitely tell my baby you said to feel better. Yes, your niece is sick, and I know she's sick because she's talking about she don't want to go to school tomorrow. Hey, Rose. So, y'all, my commentary is going to be based off of Queen Rose's commentary. And so I have a few things that I have a little bit of a different opinion on, but not much. Me and Queen normally have the same thoughts and opinion. But we're definitely going to talk about it, and we're going to get all into it, honey. Y'all give me a minute. He wants to come up, feel free. You are more than welcome, as always. Okay. Ooh wee. But yeah, it has been drama eruptions. Shots have been fired, and we gonna talk about it all. Glenn is supposed to join the live, but y'all know Glenn ain't never on time ever. I'll be shocked if he pop up, cause he ain't gonna be on time. Oh Lord. All right, I got one more thing to get out of my truck, and then we'll be ready to. Everybody that's in here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't wait for us to get into it. Hey, all smiles, no frowns. That's my honey boo boo child. That is none other than Miss Nosy Gang. Girl, yes, warrants, baby. But we gonna talk about it. I'm gonna tell you my opinion, cause I'm just gonna tell you my opinion. All right. Oh Lord, y'all going back and forth to this truck, and this heat ain't no punk. Mm-mm. So I don't know how many of you guys had the chance or the opportunity to watch Lance's live, and he had stated in his live that he had got a phone call from a detective saying that Erica had basically filled out a complaint on him. So this is my thoughts. Y'all, and y'all correct me if y'all feel I'm wrong, but I'm just gonna give you my thoughts, my opinion. When folks feel like shit is too hot and they can't stand the heat and they trying to get their ass out their kitchen, they'll do any and everything to shift gears and blame on somebody else. Okay? So my whole thing is with this, first off, ain't no detective gonna call you on the phone. They won't even let you know that you have a warrant because of fear that they want to run. So that's number one. Number two, I say, and it's just my thoughts and my opinion, and y'all let me know y'all's. I feel like Erica has someone to contact this man because she started something and she didn't know the depths of what she was getting into. So I'm just saying, no detective is going to call you. If they have a warrant, they're going to apprehend you, whether it be pulling you over in a traffic stop or whatever, but they're not going to call you. Hey, Aunt Linda. Y'all, that's my Auntie Linda. As y'all see, her name has changed. It's Ms. Linda 2021. Make sure you be on the lookout because Auntie is doing big things, okay? But anyhow, so like I say, no detective is going to call you on the phone. And especially giving you information in regards to who all the case is pertaining to. One, they feel like you're going to intimidate a witness. Two, they're not going to tell you that they have a warrant out for your arrest because, like I said, they're going to take their time to apprehend you. They're going to utilize that warrant and they just going to come for you. They're not fit to take their time to call you on the phone and say, oh, I got a warrant, because you're going to run. Not gonna happen. But I feel like Luvd by Erica simply had someone to act as if they was a police officer and contact that gentleman because things was getting too hot for her. And since they was getting so hot for her, the best way to make things stop or slow down is to go ahead and have someone contact him and act like they the police. And not thinking about it, especially if you're not the kind of person that's been in trouble before, you gonna automatically be like, oh, well, dang, the police done contact me. But baby, that's when you got the call back. You gotta call that number back. You got to see who the hell it really is. See if it goes to the police department. Check and see if you got a warrant before you start acting on it. I wouldn't have even did a live pertaining to that until I knew the facts. And then I would have came on here and been like, look, this girl tried to play me like Boo Boo the Fool, but little did she know I checked up on it and I ain't scared. So some people were saying that, oh, he could be in trouble for revenge porn. No, the man covered up her nipples and everything else that was prevalent, so he can't be in trouble for revenge porn because he did take the time to cover it up. And once the person sends you pictures, then it's theirs to do with what they want to do with them. He didn't show her private parts. He made sure he covered them up. So I'm not grasping nor am I understanding how she felt that would be classified as something that she could issue a warrant for. You say you was an ex-cop. That's 101. Like, you should know that right off the rip. So I'm not grasping why she would even do that. To me, that's crazy. Exactly, should have called it back, and I bet they probably wouldn't have answered. That's when it's some okay, for real, for real. Y'all, like I say, my whole thing is that girl, I know that girl tried to set that man up. Because, like I say, and I say it over and over again, no police officer is going to call you on the phone and say, I have a warrant for you. They are going to come to your home and act on that warrant and apprehend you. They're not going to contact you by phone. And especially in the area that this gentleman lives in, I'm very familiar with the area. They don't play. They do not play at all. They gonna go him up quick, fast, in a hurry if there was any type of warrant out for his arrest. But because this young lady had started something, and she couldn't finish it, and he was finishing it for her, she started playing with him, making him think, oh, she had contacted the police, and so the police was after him. Baby, you sent him them pictures. So what did you think that the cops was gonna do to him? You sent him them pictures. And my whole thing is, like I told y'all before, do I agree with him putting the pictures out there? Absolutely not. Because to me, that's a warning sign for the next female to be like, I'm running. Because the moment that this man get mad at me, he gonna put all my pictures out there. That's just how I feel about it. Could be wrong, he could not be that gentleman. But for me, it's one of those things, baby, I'm running. Because if you did it to one female, how do I know that I'm exempt? Type things. So that's all I can say in that regards. But once she sent them pictures to him, it was his to do with whatever he wanted to. Long as he covered up her tatas, her nipples, and stuff like that, there's nothing she can do about it. It's not revenge porn because she's covered up. The pregnant parts are covered up. The private parts are covered up. But like I say, don't start something and you can't finish it. What's that saying? If you can't take the heat, get your out the kitchen. I'm on a mission. That's how I feel about it. What's y'all thoughts? Y'all let me know what y'all thinking. Because like I say, to hear, and I wouldn't say that he's scared, but I don't honestly think he was thinking about it in the long run, because it just seems like the gentleman has never been in trouble or never had any cop affiliations where he would know the rules and the guidelines. And I'm not fit to play with my sister Carmela because she is straight cutting up. I see your messages, ma'am. But y'all, like I say, no police officer is going to call you on the phone and tell you that you got a warrant out for your arrest. They're just going to apprehend you. Most of the time they do it in traffic stops. Depending on how bad it is, the severity, they'll come to your home, knock down your door, especially in the area that this young man is in. They will definitely make sure that they would do an apprehension quick, fast, and in a hurry. But all right, Nosy, you better tell them we good for doing a Google search. You call me on my phone, I'm going to do a Google search. Carmela, you know what you did. Y'all, my sisters over there cutting up. But definitely, you always do a Google search. Call that number back. Contact the warrant people. Go ahead and turn yourself in so that way you can go ahead and get it over with. If it was really a warrant out for your arrest. But it just sounds like to me it's something that she has set up so that way she could scare him and make him stop putting up any videos pertaining to her to slow down the process. But that's just my thoughts. Like I say, what y'all got to say? Y'all let a sister know, because I'm sure y'all got some more thoughts and opinion than I do. Let me see. I'm starting to think he cheated on that. I cannot with you. Look, Nosy over here cutting up. Oh, she cutting up. She is trying to set up. Exactly. I definitely feel like she's trying to set him up. And the whole reason why she's trying to set him up is because she wants him to stop. And she want to make him feel like he needs to be on his P's and Q's because she done did X, Y, Z. Baby, she ain't did not a thing. Exactly. Should have been called in. Okay. Man, let me see. Hold on, got some new comments. Carmela know what she be doing, y'all. I want to play this little quick video for y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Let me pull it up.
Oh, y'all never heard me say that during my show? When I be doing my, fuck these fuck niggas, forever, and ever, and ever, for all the shit you put me through. Okay, we mix. Y'all niggas corny. We know it. Y'all all can go to hell. Fuck these niggas for stressing me.
For you one time, okay? Because you got to tell them sometimes. Y'all over there trying to stress me. Let me go ahead and just tell you one good time. I can't say it again or play it again because the little one done popped up. Go to your room, baby. Go watch TV, and mommy will come in just a minute and bring your tea, okay? Okay. Thank you, my baby. Yeah. So, hello to everyone in the chat. I'm getting some messages. I have to talk to everybody in a minute who's trying to contact me. Y'all forgive me. Give me a minute. But yeah, sometimes you gotta tell them if niggas for you done. Okay, let me quit cutting up. Okay, because I mean they done took the whole church song and just changed it up. They cutting up. Shall we play it one more time? Let me play it one more time.
Oh, y'all never heard me say that during my show? When I be doing my, fuck these fuck niggas, forever, and ever, and ever, for all the shit you put me through. Okay, we mix. Y'all niggas corny. We know it. Y'all all can go to hell. Fuck these niggas for stressing me.
Okay, I promise y'all, I'm gonna act right the rest of the show. But if y'all hear it again, it's just Miss Leda cutting up. But what is y'all thoughts? Like, cause I'm like, for real, this is crazy to me. Playing these old videos and old recordings, it really just don't make any sense. I'm telling y'all, I feel like it's back at the playgrounds or elementary, talking about, and I was his first this and I was his first that, and you'll never be first, and you gonna be second to everything. Like, girl, I'm telling you, you know how they used to do the neck roll and everything, and the finger popping and all of that. That's just how I feel. I feel like we back in elementary school on the playground, and we snapping our fingers and rolling our necks and rolling our eyes. Girl, you ain't never gonna be first. You ain't gonna be first at all. You never. I haven't even watched Lance. What did he expose though? So basically, from my understanding, she had dropped some pictures that was supposed to be of him. But I was told that they were photoshopped. And so once he seen those pictures of himself, he went ahead and in return had posted some pictures of her where that she had sent him bucket naked. So he like covered up the nipples and everything. And then they said that it was another video that he had posted, or a clip of her showing her coup de grace, but he had covered up, the private. So can't say it's revenge porn because of the fact that he covered up the private areas. If it was somebody who was trying to seek revenge, they ain't gonna care. They just gonna show everything. But being that it's on YouTube, it's something that'll never go away. So it could impact her kids in the long run. But baby, sometimes you get what you ask for. Here it is, you messing with this man and you thought that he wasn't gonna play back, but he did. So that's how that went down. Let me see. And she's second to Crier and still dreaming to meet the prince. Man, so I'm just like, it really don't make any sense to me that she's still holding out hope to meet the Prince family. I'm not grasping. I'm really not grasping, because they have made it abundantly clear that they don't want any dealings with her. So I don't understand why she's still holding out hope in that regards to entertain them, because they're not trying to entertain her. But that's how I feel about it. She went she went that far. I know he had said something in regards to she kept posting those, and then she said something about his kids or something, but I haven't seen the portion where she had said something pertaining to his kids. So that's how everything had got started, and now it's gone. They keep going back and forth. Then not only that, my whole thing is, y'all, I know y'all probably wanted me to address it last week in regards to the text message that he has showed. But this is stuff I've told you guys from day one, me and Gangster, that I already knew. And Nosy can tell you that I had already said from day one. Nobody but Loved by Erica had stated to Wicked that I was an ex-Fed. because she's the only person that knew. She's the only person who had contact with Gangster. And other than Gangster, nobody else knew that I was an ex-Fed. Now, this snitching stuff, that's all made up. I don't know where she would have even came up with that, but okay. And then 57, baby, y'all all know I'm nowhere near 57. But if I was, I look good for my age, god dang it. Hey, Auntie Vine. I love when my aunties come in because both of my aunties gonna drop some pearls of wisdom and they're gonna let y'all have it. They're gonna give you the tea, baby, how T.I. is. Yeah, that is stalking vibes to me. You know, it don't make any sense. She quick to press charges on someone, but she's lucky the people she bullied, harassed online didn't put no charges on. You better say that, girl, because that's what she fails to realize is nonstop putting up posts pertaining to them. It is cyberbullying. And so I don't understand why she think that if she did decide to go press charges, the charges wouldn't be put back on her. That just does not make sense to me at all. Let me see here. Yeah, you did say that. I was also wondering how she knew certain info and come to find out she said only one convo. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So to me, when he had put up the post, it just proved and solidified everything that I had been telling y'all, that I knew that it was nobody but Loved by Erica who was feeding Wicked Angel that information saying that I was ex-Fed. Yes, I'm an ex-Fed. It's nothing to hide that I'm an ex-Fed. I'm proud of who I am. You know, I guess it's supposed to be put out there so that way people will be like, oh, don't mess with her because she an ex-Fed. I'm still from the streets, okay? Still from the streets, but I have a code that I have to live by from the federal government to the day I die. Point blank, period. But yeah, I don't get that. And to say that I got fired for snitching. Let's be realistic. What is a federal agent's job? What do? They normally act like someone else, and then they get people to talking to them, and they have to go report back to their boss what transpired. So if you want to call that snitching, cool. She said I was nothing but a TSA agent. Baby, I did far more than that. But okay, cool. Whatever it is that you think that I did, I'm not here to say otherwise. I don't have nothing to prove to anybody. I'm never going to try to prove my point or case to anybody. But I know who it was from day one. And I've said that over and over again. So I do thank him because it solidified what I have already been telling you guys from day one. But I just felt like it was a little old to come out at this point in time. And it's just hilarious to me to say that I was 57 years old. Maybe you don't even know how old I am. But it's cute. It's cute. I'm 57. Okay. Girl, if you say so, look good for 57. Let me see. Try says, when she going to apologize to that kid? Crier is crazy for not standing up for it. You know, that's the situation that Crier has to deal with. I can't say when she's going to apologize. My thing is, as loud as disrespect is, it should be just as loud when you trying to apologize. Point blank, period. That's just my thoughts. No one she's not worried about. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. No one she's not worried who worked where, at least it's at a job that's paying. Okay, baby. You know, get you a job that's paying. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Uh I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to read all these comments quickly. Okay, but yeah, you know, I'm not worried about what anybody has to say to me. But my phone kept blowing up as soon as them text messages had dropped. Y'all, I am truly not worried about anything that transpires or what they have to say pertaining to me because I know at the end of the day the truth. And so I'm not going to sit and try to explain myself over and over again. I had told y'all from day one who I knew was behind all of that. And again, that just solidified everything for me. You know, she called Glenn out his name and everything. So I don't know. Like I say, I really don't know. But it's been a messy ordeal. 57, dang. Okay, for real, Auntie. I'm gonna share all my secrets with you. You know, Vaseline will take care of aging. because I'm 57. I thought that was the funniest thing to me. I just have never heard that before in my life, but I'm tickled pink. Okay. Let's see. Y'all make sure y'all give a big shout out to my girl Rosalind. My girl Rosalind stays sick, and thank God she's able to be here with me. I love her to pieces. It's nothing that I wouldn't do for her. So y'all make sure that y'all keep her uplifted. And again, y'all make sure y'all check out Queen Rose commentary, Miss Linda 2021, my Auntie Vaughn, and if I missed anybody, please let me know, because I definitely want to make sure that I shout you out and give you love and let people know who supports and who definitely they need to check out, because Auntie Vaughn is very spiritual and very powerful. Auntie Linda is going to give you your laughs and words of wisdom at the same time. These two women are so important in my life, and I just love them. And then, of course, you know, my girl, Queen Rose, is going to always, always give you the real, whether you want it or not. Okay. So, and then, of course, Nosy Gang, make sure y'all watch Nosy Gang. Nosy is so funny, and y'all have to hear her do her little Erica voice. Nosy, come do your Erica voice on here. I dropped the link. Let me see. Let me go back because I done missed some folks. Mm-mm-mm. And then try to lie and say it's Photoshop, but having a fake detective call showing that she is Morgan. Okay, that's the part I'm talking about. Because I'm who do y'all know what police office is going to call someone to tell them ahead of time you got a warrant out, and then you gonna share other people who are listed on the warrant? That ain't gonna happen. One, if they don't share with you who the person is, they feel like you're gonna go and intimidate that witness to make that warrant go away or to drop charges. And then two, they not gonna tell you who else is on that warrant, because you might counteract with them and go ahead and talk to them and tell them some pertinent information, and y'all done concocted the story to make things go away. Not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Laugh out loud. I'm listening, taking care of my family member while I type. I did a big typo. Oh, it's all right, love. You know it's all good. You know I love you, boo. I'm gonna make sure you good always. Well, if she can address all videos publicly, she can apologize publicly. I agree wholeheartedly, because that's where the disrespect took place, and it definitely needs to be addressed publicly. I always say make your disrespect and your apology the same. And so I just feel like he definitely needs an apology. Yes, Queen Rose commentary is very lit. Very lit. My girl is gonna give you the real. Let's see here. I'm gonna come up real quick. I'm gambling, but girl, you gotta give me the keys on how to gamble, because I don't know how to do it. But y'all, I just really feel like, it's crazy that all of this has even taken place. But I just want Lance to slow down and think about what's going on next time. Hold on, y'all. Hey, nosy boo boo.
Hey y'all, I'm out here trying to gamble and win some money. But anyways, yeah, before I do it, so after the text messages, that's when she did the detective thing. Cause I know he been put those pictures out, didn't he?
I'm
What else
sorry.
did he
Say it
come with to
again.
make? What else did he come out with to make her do this stunt?
So she has said, from my understanding, she has said something else pertaining to his kids. And once she did that, then he, pressed it and went a little further. Um, so it's like you want to play tit for tat type thing.
Right.
And y'all give me 1 second, because my child is screaming my name.
I swear somebody is always trying to be out to get me.
Girl, look, y'all, she be cracking me up with this dang Love by Erica voice. But
And he
yeah,
told and he told me that if I sent him them pictures, it wasn't gonna get out nowhere. And then here he comes trying to blackmail me. See, I already got this stuff going on with Turtleneck, and then Chipmunk and his delusional
girl,
wife of his that want my life, mad because I had his first son And she think because she pregnant that she giving him his first son. And that should be a turn off.
Girl.
A man that don't take care of his son. But this is what got me, y'all. The fact that she said in her video, when I seen that he was a good father figure to his daughters, that made me think, well, he'll be a good, father to mine. You ain't even know this man that long and looking at him to give you a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Because you quote unquote think that he treat his daughter like princesses, y'all, but didn't treat you like that during y'all fake little relationship.
No, my whole thing is I don't think that at all. So what I think it was is she was listening to what he was saying, but she wasn't matching the actions with what he was saying. Cause
Mm-mm.
she thought that he was a millionaire, that he had all this money, and that he was clocking all these dolo chips.
Now
So
I
she
wonder did
wasn't
he
worried
lie to
about
her and tell her that he was that.
Now, this has been a while back that they said that it was actually stated that he said that he was rolling in the dough, like he was making a whole bunch of money.
Girl, that
So,
family is not him.
yeah. So, but she thought because he had upgraded his car from a 200 Chrysler to a BMW, that it was all true. So she was just listening to what the man was saying, not getting any facts to go right along with it to make sure that he had all this money. So that was her thing. She was caught up into that. And so by her being caught up into that, she missed everything else that was going on. Well, why your house ain't huge. If you're a millionaire,
Right.
because that's the first thing I'm looking at. But just like Queen Rose said, last time I know, when you got a warrant, trust me, they come and get you. They won't tell you. They definitely ain't gonna tell you.
Right.
They
And
gonna
that
keep
should
that
that
your
should have told
door.
him enough. They should have told him
Yeah.
enough.
But if you haven't dealt with the police, or if you don't
Yeah.
have any
It'll
police
probably scare you up.
affiliations, yeah, it'll mess with you. You'll automatically assume what that person is telling you is legit, and you just believe it. But you can't believe everything that come your way, especially when dealing with that one,
Right.
because
And then
that's
her
not the truth.
exactly. And then her mind should probably think that's gonna make him stop right there. That phone call
Hmm.
right there. But reach
Uh
out to
oh.
somebody, he'll
Yeah,
find out
that's
different.
exactly what I feel like she thought. She thought if she went ahead and had the fake popo to call, then that was gonna end everything. But no, folks is tired of dealing with your BS.
Exactly. And Lana, I didn't see the recent videos. Did y'all see it? I'm gonna watch it
Um,
probably later, but
hey
talking
Miss
about men,
BJ,
these men was all up in her DM. Girl, bye.
I'm just like, okay, if it is a whole bunch of men in her DM, so what? What's the point in saying that? They ought to be
Exactly.
running because they see how you treat Crier, they seen how you treated Mucker, and they seen how you treat Lance. Like
And they see
they
she
they ought to be
naive.
running in the opposite direction.
And you know what
Hmm.
they could be in her DMs, right? To try to, put on this persona to get at her to really uncover some she's and then end up making a YouTube channel exposing her,
Okay, look.
recording her. Look, it may be one right that's gonna do the same thing that she's doing to these people, get with her, and then start recording her. But knowing her, she's
Girl.
gonna probably be on her guard and record them in case something come up.
Now that's something that Gangsta has told us all from day one is that she records everything.
I
So
believe
that's
that.
never. Hmm.
And now going back to that stuff about when he did that last video about saying what she said about the son and all that, because Erica seemed like the type that would just say some stuff. Because the way she did J. Michael, and I noticed, and I even said that in the video, I noticed that when she's recording someone, she'll say the bare minimum. She was letting him do all that talking, even though he said that in his video before. But she was letting him do all that talking. And you see how she was just responding back with like simple responses.
Hmm.
That should have told him something then. And she got herself in this mess. She got
She
herself in
did.
this mess. You ain't even know this man. or what this Lance got, and here you go. If you supposed to be this good girl that's Christian, like, you wouldn't be sending no daggone news.
Okay, but I mean, it's just crazy to me because I don't get it. I don't understand. You know, why anybody would be in her DMs, because the first thing they should be doing is running, thinking about, well, hell, I'm gonna be the next person that she try to get a baby by.
Oh yeah, a
And,
trap.
yeah, and then say I'm not taking care of my child to make me look like I'm a deadbeat. Because if y'all haven't seen Cryer's video and all the amounts of money that that man done paid that girl,
Right, all
and
that
she
money.
and she said he's a deadbeat, but he
Did
covered the
you
solos for her.
right? Did you see at the end, outside of showing all those receipts? Did you see at the end when he went to her name and it said that he sent like 38,000, almost 40K? That let you know
Mm-mm.
what type of money he making. Almost sent for that girl at the end. It said like 38 something thousand. And I caught that. I said, dang, he sent this girl through the years. She trying to base off this year. But girl, through the years, that man was sending you money. And what you chose to do with it, if you chose to mess that up thinking he was gonna replenish that, then you were wrong.
Yeah, like it's not his job to replenish that at all.
And I think that's what she did. I think she was messing the money up, just doing any and everything instead of a smart person putting it in their account. Come on
Yeah,
now.
because she just felt
Between
like
those
he
years,
was
honey,
gonna
that's
have
30 something thousand dollars. You mean to tell me that you blew through all that?
it.
And he only
Mm-hmm.
had one and he only had one child by you at the time. And yeah, you were participating in videos, but still, there's no way. And then you're supposed to have this settlement check. You ain't saved none of that. You up there taking him taking him to these $800 resorts and shit trying to buy his love. And that didn't
But
work.
see,
She was
that's the thing. She felt like if she was doing all of that for him, then she knew that she was gonna be able to go meet the Prince family because she done did
yeah,
X, Y,
yeah.
Z for him. I done took care of your daddy. I done did this for you,
As if to say, look, y'all, I'm not using him. I'm spending my money. Can't y'all see this?
baby. I'm trying to tell you, that's
And
exactly what she thought. She
right,
thought
and
she was
they
gonna be
don't
good.
care. They don't care. They
Mm-hmm.
knew it was a facade she was putting on. Cause look, at the end, she say, and people don't remember the time when they were broke and you was taking care of them. See, you did it to bring back up. It won't genuine.
Mm-hmm.
And he paid you back, honey. It seems like.
Okay, and then some. But the whole thing is, she don't want to put any of these men on child support, which is crazy because you want to be the main one hollering, "Oh, I'm struggling," but
Yeah,
you
why she
not
don't want to do it?
because she can't control the narrative. If she allows Crier to put her on child support whenever his visitations, if she's not compliant with the visitation, guess what? He can file for contempt of court and put her ass in jail. So
Oh
she's
yeah, because
not
she be sitting up there preventing him from seeing Dion when he don't want to
play ball
send
with her.
money. Yeah, and
And the
kiss
same
her.
thing with Mucker. She can control Mucker because here it is. As long as she has an established fraternity, then he can't ask for visitation. He can't have his
Mm.
wife around him. All of that. She not finna get him in no court hearings or fraternity test establishment that's recognized by the court of law.
Oh yeah, she ain't about to do it. So she continues to get up on YouTube and
And act a
bash and say
fool.
they don't do this. Yeah,
But that's stupid because I'm telling you, baby, like my dear say, either you gonna take my care of my child voluntarily or involuntarily. Cause one way or the other, you help me create this baby and you gonna help me take care of it. But most of us as mothers, we be like, I shouldn't have to force a man to do X, Y, Z. So we don't want to endure that or put our child through that. But shit, I'm getting my money. I'm sorry. You gonna help
even
me take care of mine.
right. Even though Mooker had the right to put on a condom and all that, I'm wondering, did she tell this man that? Because remember, she said, well, we was supposed to, when we was doing the I'm pregnant video, he was supposed to be acting ecstatic and happy and all that, and instead he put on a different persona. Then he say something to the effect that, I thought you said you was on birth control. Like, I'm wondering, did she? tell him that maybe she was on birth control or whatever. And first of all, why are you even going wrong anyway? You're supposed to be talking to another woman.
Okay. Eh,
So I
Man,
fought him too for that.
I do too, because he definitely should have wrapped it up. But do I believe that she told him that? Yeah. I absolutely feel like that
I
she
think
told
she
him that.
said something. Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about it. I'm on the pill.
I'm
Do you think
protecting us.
you think now after I had Dion, I went and asked to be put on pills. You think I'm gonna sit up there and let you do that knowing that no, I'm on birth control,
hmm
dummy. And then as soon as they do it, don't pull out. You ain't gotta pull out. You ain't gotta pull out.
But my whole
It's-
thing is, okay, here it is. Y'all haven't been dating for a long period of time. Hell, you don't even know if her ass has got anything, or if
that's
she
what I'm
done,
saying. Most
girl.
people would be like, I gotta see some paperwork before we do that. Like
Okay,
I,
for real.
yeah, and like your girl,
You ain't going in raw, bruh. I'm sorry.
exactly. That's on like 3 months. That's a short enough time to be doing that, Erica. And of your this person you supposed to be, you shouldn't even be having any type of sex. And if you are, you're supposed to be more than protected. So that says a lot about her character. She want to be this one person in her mind. She thinks she's this godly, good person that's waiting, saving herself until marriage. But we see different. It seems like she throws herself on guys. Like she's looking like wanting to be loved or accepted by some damn body.
And that's the whole thing. I definitely feel like you right on that. You know, she wants to be loved, but she looking for love in all the wrong places. And then she feel like all these kids is gonna love her. But the things that she doing, hell, it'll make any child run from loving her.
Exactly, because all they see that once you get mad, you're ready to out the person. You recording conversations that y'all have in the household, stuff like that. And what if somebody want to get deep with her and share, some of their background or something that they went through, and then next thing you know, she's mad. Oh yeah, and this what happened to him when he was young. I got the recording. Stuff like that. That makes me get you hurt.
Hmm. Baby girl, come get your tea. Y'all forgive me. Like I say, I gotta take care of my child. My
And they got
job
the
don't
nerve,
stop.
the nerve to talk about you. And oh god, it's got all types of
It's
crazy.
hot. You're welcome, baby. Go on to your room. Lay down. Mommy give you some medicine in a minute, okay? You're welcome. It's good, okay. Yeah. My baby be cutting up. But yeah, y'all, it's just like I just don't get it with this young lady. It's always something new. Let's see.
Yeah, it's always something.
She needs money management skills. She definitely do need money management skills because for her to have been bragging, saying how her detective skills were so great when it came to Carl, but yet he was able to scam her and she didn't get that report looked at, something was wrong.
Who
Eh,
scammed her? I'm
You
so
don't,
late on stuff.
girl, you don't remember the book deal? She said that,
Yeah, what happened with that book deal thing?
so the whole book deal thing, she said that Carl had scammed her out of her money, but she signed the contract. And if you talking about your contract with someone else, that's a breach of your contract. So
Yeah.
he didn't have to give her any money back. But Cam had put out receipts where the gentleman had gave her $1,000 back, which is what she had asked for, and he didn't have to do that. But he had lost his brother during the time frame that they were doing their deal, and he wasn't getting back to her immediately. So she got mad, she got upset, went live and said that it was a scam. But the week before, she was talking about she was an ex cop and she knew how to detect anyone who was scamming and trying to commit
Mm.
fraud and everything.
And
But
then
then that
after,
turned around and happened. So I don't
yeah,
get it.
she seems naive. She seems naive. So is
And
this
then
the same one that that they said that the sugar daddy or something she was supposed to move down there? I don't know. It was a whole
yeah,
bunch
so
of
she
stuff
was
happening
supposed
around the
to
time.
have moved down there with him after Mucker had said that he was trying to take her to court. Because what better way to not be able to let him see his child to move to a totally
Yeah,
different state? Because he ain't gonna fly down there every weekend to get his child. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. He
So
might.
yeah, but my girl Sherry said, and she tried to pay Lance to get her pregnant. Yes, just nasty, baby.
What? She tried to do that too? He did
Yeah,
say that. Is that what? That's what Pryor meant when his video on some. You text the guy on some come get bring me something and paying the guy to get her pregnant.
yeah. That's what we talking
Oh
about.
my god, was she trying to do that to make someone jealous or something?
I think she was trying to make Crier jealous. To be honest, let's see. It
Wow.
said Try said she also said that she's a famous YouTuber just so she could get what she needed from a man. Yeah.
You know
I,
that'd be crazy. You sit up there, pay someone to get you pregnant, and then in return, if he don't want to take care of the baby or do anything like that, then you why you just want to keep having all these kids without the proper help? Like that's just stupid.
yeah, it definitely is. I agree wholeheartedly, Cream Rose, with you and Nosy. Mucker should not have been going in raw at all.
Yeah,
And she should stop opening those legs to every man that she meet. I agree. I totally agree. Because
do that
now
too.
y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a rumor going on, and I don't know if it's true or not, that Crier had caught her in his bed messing with someone?
I heard
And
that too.
so it's a possibility that the baby wasn't his, someone was saying, but I'm not sure. Y'all have to clue
The
me in.
baby girl, right?
Yeah, the new baby that's on the way. So
Mm.
it's like, she feel like it's a repeat of last time, but from my understanding, these same actions were a repeat of last time.
Yeah, cause look, didn't uh I'm trying to remember when Gangsta said what he said about Erica. Then he said something about she was asking him where could she get an ultrasound from because she was trying to pretend that she had twins.
Yeah. And so Crier would have never known because during that time frame it was COVID, so nobody else was allowed in with her. And so that's how she was asking him
Oh, she
to
was able to play off that she was having twins because he couldn't.
go
Okay, now
in.
it all makes
Hmm.
sense. Yeah, they all make sense. Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, see, for her to do that and then for her to come out with this, that's why certain people don't believe what she's saying. Because I remember when she came out with that video
I do
and it
too.
was in black and white
Yep.
and she was crying and just holding the baby. And I just thought that was off. It seemed kind of cringy because it just seemed very off. Something I lost it, and it was like I lost one of the twins or something like that.
Hmm.
And you
Yep.
see that girl mentally got something wrong with her to portray and be in the mind of losing a baby and you ain't really lost nothing.
Yeah. Vanishing
Oh
twin.
God, that yeah, the vanishing twin syndrome or some shit like that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Try. That's why I couldn't take any advice either. Because that right there it makes me literally cringe at the thought because I've known several people who have lost kids and that's
Yeah.
not something to play with.
And then for
But
you to just have a straight face and crying and pretending that it's going on when in your mind you probably turned that video off and like, I hope they fall for it.
Nosy, this must be for you. It says, we have missed you on Luscious Gang, sis. Was you in my birthday bash? Oh, maybe that was Try.
Yeah, that was probably for somebody else.
Okay, she says she gotta understand she is human. She gotta understand she is not a 24-hour convenience. Girl, you better say that. No one should not have access to her temple all the time to keep a man. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And like me and Queen had said previously, here it is. She's an individual who really and truly doesn't know her worth. Because if she did, why would she still want someone who she has continually said had choked her? And then
Right.
he's not taking care of his child, according to her. Who would want somebody like that? Baby, I'm running from that. Okay? Because if he choked me one time, hell, he'll try to kill me the next. I'm not fit to stay with that. Mm-mm.
That's why I don't kind of believe that story because she was wanting that man back, and the way she was talking, like it seemed like she wanted to be like wanted him to marry her or something to be part of the family because the way she, yeah, when the baby was born, they took me on a shopping spree and you uninvited. You uninvited. You be so happy when his family interact with you, like, and
Girl,
I know they probably don't agree. That's saying to me like, do Mucker people, do they not fool with Latoya like that because of the situation?
I don't know, to be honest. I honestly don't know. But leggings, I feel like it's all parties' fault when it comes to this situation. But again, how can you press an issue in regards to
Mm,
fraternity because she doesn't want to go to court? In the state of Texas, unless she's on some type of public assistance, then they're not going to do anything to make these fathers have an established fraternity test on record. And she's the one who is constantly saying she doesn't want to put them on child support. But hell, I be pressing for it. I'm sorry. I don't
mm.
have to deal with you. Let me go to court, because the moment you start acting up or feeling the need to go put shit on YouTube, baby, I'm just gonna file contempt. That's all, and call it a day. She said, as well as they putting it all on her when the fact they have common sense to the. I agree wholeheartedly. They should definitely be wrapping it up, wearing protection. And then not only that, they should be pressing the issue to take their own self to court to get everything solidified in a court of law. That way they know exactly how much money they got to pay this girl, and it goes through the court system. So she can't lie and say, oh, he a deadbeat, he ain't did
Ain't no
X,
one
Y, Z.
helping, yep, anything like that.
Yeah. Let's eliminate the middleman and call that shit a day. Let's see. Everyday PJ caught her in a 4K. Another guy was walking to her car. Who is Everyday PJ? Break every chain. Oh, on her grocery video. Everyday PJ the man. Facts. Y'all, I don't know what y'all talking about. Break every chain. Tell me about what all happened, cause I missed it. I didn't see this video, y'all. So she was at a grocery store walking with some other man other than Crier and Mucker. Like, I wonder who else is it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I
How many
heard
men
that
is it?
she uses eye drops to make her cry. And- But stars do that. A lot of stores do that. When they not able to create tears, they use artificial tears and put them in their eyes, so that way they'll fall quickly. But it's like, it's crazy to me because here it is, and I say it again. You talked about how hard it was taking care of 3 kids. Now you
Right.
fit to have 4. Like, when is enough gonna be enough for you?
Exactly. What, the next year you gonna end up pregnant with somebody else?
And then, okay, y'all, let's get into this video, because I seen this video where she was allowing baby Dion to be out of his car seat, hanging out the window. Why
Mm,
would you send that video to people? I'm not grasping or understanding. To me, that shows concern for her mental stability,
right.
because no real mother would think that was funny and be laughing that hard, especially with that baby being able to put his head out the window. If he could put his head out the window, he could put the rest of his body out the window.
Oh, wait, she sent that to Crier and who else?
I don't know, but supposedly it went around to a lot of people, and then Crier had posted it or did a video. Someone was telling me about it, saying that she sent it.
Oh,
Like, that is not funny. I don't understand why she would even think that was funny, or find it video recording worthy. Like, I don't play like that, especially not with mine. I'm always, do you have your seatbelt on? You don't get in this car and think we fit to move and you don't have your seatbelt on. That's 101.
yeah, she think that was so cute, but not knowing that people already do stuff just to, do it. Did CPS really come out to her?
Well, according to what she said that they did, and it's like, that's not funny. That's something serious. It shouldn't have to be CPS telling you not to do stuff like this. I just don't grasp that. I really don't. All right, Daniela, thank you for stopping by, honey. You have a great evening in Czechoslovakia. I mean, Czech Republic. I always call it Czechoslovakia still. Y'all forgive me. Czech Republic. Czech Republic. Hold on. Right, Leda, I don't care if she was driving fast or not. He needs to be in a seatbelt. Okay? All day, every day.
Right, and ain't Dion like 2 or something?
Yes, he'll be 3 in December.
Oh my God! So look, that brings me back to the fact when I was in your last live and someone made this comment. So when someone said that that Erica didn't be worried about why her child is not talking, it's not a funny matter. But I went and looked at some of the shorts with Crier, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
noticed that when he says stuff to him, he just remain quiet or he'll laugh, but he won't really say any words. And at that age, he should be saying like, some words.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering like what could be up with that.
Some kids do develop slow. And that's what they were saying last time. Is she had said that she had him checked out, and the person said that he was fine. He was just developing slow. But I would still be questioning and asking more questions. Well, what can we do to help my child to talk? Because
Right.
my baby is not my biological baby, and I've always said this. I don't hide anything pertaining to that. But she had been exposed to a lot of stuff at a young age from her biological mom. And so I monitored and watched her development. And I took her to what they call early childhood intervention. I had started her with sign language. Okay, you don't want to talk yet? We fit to do some other sign language so that way you can let me know what your needs and your wants are. There's other avenues that you can do when your child is not actually talking verbally. You can do sign language so that way you at least know when they want to eat, when they want something to drink, when they sleepy. You know something pertaining to your child.
Right. And she's not trying to take none of that into effect.
So my sis Sherry said, and then talking about she was 30 seconds from her mama house. Girl, you was driving too fast. She immature, very immature, especially to do that. That just does not mean, to me, she needs
Yeah,
to.
and they think it's cute. Like you see him hanging out the window, knowing that if that boy, you know how kids are, they get kind of curious. And say if he
Oh.
would have went out that window, then it would have been locked up.
So Break Every Chain said some guy was about to enter her car and she immediately closed the video out. But Everyday PJ YouTuber caught her in 4K. Ooh wee. Y'all gonna have to send me the video, honey, because I done missed it. Then she said she contacted the police station about the situation about that baby being out of his seat. Girl, a straight nut case. Ain't no way in hell she contacted the police department. Well, because what she contacting the police department for? She the one that sent the videos to people, and you can hear her clearly laughing as if it is a big joke, and it's not. So what is the police supposed to do? Lock her behind up? Because that's the only thing that they should be doing. And she posted a video showing that her child is not securely safe. Nosy right at least ABCs and saying numbers or colors. Now, like I say, each child develops at a different rate of speed. And so just because he's not talking at this moment doesn't necessarily mean that he's not going to talk. But if it's not addressed now, then it can turn into something bigger later on down the line. It definitely needs to be something that's addressed. She said, I wasn't one sided misleader, but for one, I do not hold these men unaccountable. I don't either. They need to, one, like Nosy say, use protection. Think about it, that she's super fertile. And then two, they need to do whatever they have to get a proper DNA test. Because unfortunately, these swabs that you mail in is not admissible in a court of law here in Texas. Um, she said, and in the mix with her sister, why do they keep having unprotected sex with this girl? Crier too old. Yeah, he definitely is too old for that. I definitely feel like he needs to wrap it up. Okay, Sherry. Yep. And she said the police department said it was fine. Ain't no damn police department gonna say it's fine. For you to have your 2-year-old child not safely secured inside of a car seat. Most accidents happen when you're a block away from home. It's common sense. Read a book. Talk to an. What's wrong, baby? Okay, well, get it up. It's all right. Mommy help you clean it up. Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, so I'm not grasping where the hell what police department did she go to? Disney Worlds? She has it. She has an email. I don't know. I don't know what. Hold on, y'all. My child calling me. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. Yes, that was not using her head at all. Yeah, I just don't see how she thought that was funny. Oh, you spilled it on your sheets? Oh, okay. I'll get in a minute. Queen, that girl is nutty for real.
Still like tea.
Okay, well, finish your tea. Mommy is doing a live. Remember, go to your room. Mommy can't talk how she needs to talk while you here, little girl. Take your tea with you.
Okay.
Don't spill the tea no more. That's why I gave it to you in a cup where you can sip through the hole. Thank you, my child. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. Cause see, my mommy duties don't stop, and I'm not going to no car. Okay. Most of the time, my daughter would be over with my mom on the weekends, and I would pick her up later where y'all couldn't hear. But now she won't be home all the time, so she got out of the grandma phase. Miss Leda, I think Charlene and Erica are cousins because they are both think what they doing is right. I still haven't caught up on the CJ So Cool issue, so I'm definitely gonna have to catch up on it. Cause you be killing me talking about Charlene. I don't know what all is going on there, but y'all, I honestly feel like this whole situation is really crazy to me because it just doesn't make any sense to me why she would think that was funny to have a child free at the age of 2 in not in a car seat. Because the hotter it is, it helps break down the mucus and everything inside of your system, my child. But mommy didn't put it scalding hot. Y'all forgive me. Like I say, mommy duties always call. But and y'all, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I pray for her because she definitely need a lot of prayers and a lot of help. I don't understand why she would think that stuff like that is funny because it definitely is not funny to me. No. Let me see. Let me play another video for y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Nosy, you still there?
Yeah, I'm saying I was just listening to y'all.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I'm trying
she
to look at
told
the
him to sit
comments.
down and not actually having him fasten his seatbelt is something totally different.
You're not supposed to get along with everybody. Everybody's not supposed to like you. Stop dumbing down who you are so you can fit in with where you left. Stop crying about people hating on you. They're supposed to hate on
sorry,
you.
y'all.
If you are leaving,
Let me play it again because I didn't realize I had the mic off.
you're not supposed to get along with everybody. Everybody's not supposed to like you. Stop dumbing down who you are so you can fit in with where you left. Stop crying about people hating on you. They're supposed to hate on you. If you're a leader, they are going to hate on you. That's part of the job requirement.
Y'all, I just feel like this young lady definitely dumps herself down to try to fit in with everybody. But baby, I ain't trying to fit in with everybody. I definitely ain't. Whether you like me or you don't like me, I'm still gonna shine. I'm not going to dumb myself down for anybody at all. But I just hope that this young lady would get it together because right now it's just too much stuff that's going on, and I wish her nothing but the best. But right now going backwards by playing all these old videos and talking about if she gets to 1,000 subscribers on Facebook, then she's gonna drop another recording about J. Michael. Like, that's crazy to me. If you didn't drop them when you and J. Michael was going back and forth, why drop them now? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And they're old. You know, she should have done it while it was hot. While they was getting into it. I just don't grasp it. I don't get it at all. But caught me crazy. But y'all, definitely, I want you guys to keep the Mason family in your prayers. Last Sunday, I was not able to do the divorce court session yet again because one, my phone wouldn't stop blowing up about the text messages that had been posted pertaining to me and Glenn. And two, this young lady who my sister went to school with named Demetria was killed by her husband, and then he turned the gun on himself. So I really don't have time to deal with the text message situation. And it's not something that I'm worried about because none of the situation was true. But I definitely feel so sorry for this young lady's kids because she had 3 kids, and 5 days before she had took her son to college. And so now that baby had to start school with that on his mind if he was even able to start school. Like, I really haven't had a chance or the opportunity to check up on the other kids to see how they're doing. She had 2 daughters who was at home with her, but playing around about someone choking you or committing any type of domestic violence is not a joke, because here it is. I know people who are really losing their lives on a daily basis because of stuff like this. And so that's not something to play with. And then on yesterday, I got word that my cousin had just been waiting for her son to come home from the military. And as soon as he got there, she passed 5 minutes later. So I have lost yet another cousin. This is the 3rd cousin that I've lost this year, and I have yet another who is on hospice. So I have real life stuff going on that I can't sit and play on YouTube and deal with the BS, because one, it's not true, and two, I don't have nothing to prove to anybody. If you think I'm 57, cool, have at it. Everybody who actually rock with me and follow me know how old I am. If you think I got fired from the feds from snitching, cool, that's your opinion. I love it. It all it does is make me laugh. Y'all, I honestly never learned so much about myself until I come onto YouTube. And then I'll be like, oh, well, I didn't know that about me. Like, it shocks me, all the new stuff that comes up and about that people make up pertaining to me. But, all it does is make me laugh. And if you find or feel the need to keep bringing up old stuff and lying, it's going to keep making me laugh. And all you're going to do is keep making me relevant. So keep mentioning my name, baby. I need the Dolo chips, as J. Michael say. Send me my Dolo chips. Dang it. Put my name out there a little bit more. But I don't pay that stuff. No, never mind. Let me see here. I was stabbed and almost killed in the hands of a man who didn't want me to leave him. And playing with domestic violence is not the way to play. People are dealing with. You better say that, Queen. Like I say, it's just so sad to me because here it is. I don't understand how she can say that somebody choked her, but then you turn around and you want to be with that person. Like, if that person was that malicious to you and you're still saying that he's not taking care of his kid, why would you want to have anything to do with them? Baby, I would be running, because the first thing that would be in my mind is, if he could do me like that, then what can he do to my child when he get mad? And it could be something pertaining to her that could aggravate him or set him off. But to me, it makes me look at her and wonder, is what she's saying true? Or is it all a game? And this is not something that you play with. Because like I said, this young lady lost her life. Lost her life. And then he turned the gun on himself and killed himself. If you want to go, go, bro. But you ain't got to take me with you. But unfortunately, a lot of us don't want to say anything when it comes to domestic violence, and we keep our mouths closed. Or sometimes they just simply don't believe us. But it is not something to play with. Not something to play with at all, because innocent women are losing their lives every single day. Look at Queen Rose's statement. Like, that's crazy to me. And you sitting around here playing and joking. I would not want to be with someone who potentially tried to cause me harm and in front of my children. That is a red flag. I just don't get it, y'all. Thank God I got away. It wasn't for the stick busting in his head, I would never gotten away. Well, I praise God for that. I'm so happy that the stick busted. That's why it don't sit right. Why she sweating him if he chokes her? Exactly. I love with his teeth marks on me and the scars of the stabbing wound. I don't play with that bullshit. I agree, Queen. I agree wholeheartedly. Because like I say, this young lady was a beautiful young lady. My sister had known her since high school, and she was someone who I had, met numerous times and had interactions with. But for her life to be taken away just like that. And then for this gentleman not to think about the impact that it would have on her kids is truly heartbreaking to me. So all I can do is ask that situations like this do not be played with. It was already hard enough to play with the situation when she said that she had lost one of her twins. And now to kind of mock domestic violence, that's just, because something literally has to be wrong with you. Something has to be wrong with you if you want someone who had choked you and you still want to be with them. And you can clearly hear it. Like, she doesn't know her worth. And I pray for that young lady. That's all I can do is pray for her. But y'all, I am not going to keep y'all. I don't try to do 11-hour lives and stuff like that. I always try to come in, get straight to what we want to talk about, and then keep it moving. I'm going to try to do the divorce court next week. And so the divorce court is really going to be based upon some stuff that I had seen happen in a courtroom in Atlanta. And I definitely want to get into it because I feel like this judge is biased when it comes to women. But I also want to talk about some other things so that way we can learn how to protect ourselves as women when it comes to marriages, relationships, and even divorcing. It's definitely some things that we all need to talk about and to put out on the table so that way we're looking out for one another in the long run. But guys, if you enjoyed this live, please put a 1 in the chat. If you guys have anything that you want me to talk about, please text me or email me. You always have access to me. I just ask that you guys continue to stay prayed up and remember that no one knows what's going to happen the next second, the next moment, the next minute, the next hour. So please, please always take the time to tell your loved ones that you love them and make sure that they know that, because stuff happens all the time. And it's just truly, we're living in the last days, as they say in that song. You better get wise because the Lord is coming morning, noon, or late at night. And the only thing I can do is pray that we all stay prayed up and that we continue to ask God to forgive us for the pardoning of our sins. Because we all sin, we all fall short of his glory, but all we can do is continue to pray. I do ask that y'all continue to pray for my sister. She still is in a great deal of pain from the airbags deploying on her, and she is having difficulties with breathing. I'm going through a lot as well. All I can do, like I say, is continue to pray, and I'm gonna pray for y'all, and I just ask that y'all pray for me. But if you're not praying a genuine prayer, all I ask is please keep it moving. Act like you didn't hear me saying it. Because if you're not meaning it for my good, baby, please, please, please don't pray for me. I want nothing but blessings from God, okay? And let me end on one more time on our favorite song for today.
Oh, y'all never heard me say that during my show? When I be doing my, fuck these fuck niggas, forever. and ever, and ever, for all the shit you put me through.
Okay, remix.
Y'all niggas corny. We know it. Y'all all can go to hell. Fuck these niggas for stressing me.
Until next time, y'all, I am your girl, Miss Leda. I'm wishing y'all nothing but blessings. Please always know that I am truly, truly unbothered by all the stuff that goes on. I'm very opinionated and I am always going to be unapologetically me. First time catching you live, I'll catch the replay. All right, honey. I appreciate you coming in. Hey, Felicia, I'm sorry. I just seen you come in at the end. In one of her videos, she said that she could have her baby any day now, but if you had sex with Choir on her birthday, she is not due yet. That is so true. That is so true, baby. I had already peeped that. I did the mathematics on that. The math ain't mathing. But until next time, y'all have a great evening. Please make sure that y'all check out my girl Nosy Gang. Check out Queen Rose commentary. Please make sure you check out Auntie Vaughn as well as Auntie Linda. Auntie Vaughn and Auntie Linda is definitely going to keep it real with you. Auntie Vaughn is going to give you more on the spiritual side. Auntie Linda is going to tell you the real, but she going to do a little bit of cussing. She a female cussing pastor. And then, like I say, I'm always around. Whatever you guys have for me, my email is in the about section as well as the number that you can text me at. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.